Your mother was killed by goblins, green goblins with long fingers and snouts the size of pencils. Why did goblins kill Mother, wondered Wednesday. Oh, it was a little misunderstanding. Okay. Hi, my story is called Wednesday the Worst Witch. In your city or town, there live witches. Your best friend could even be a witch. No, really, it's true. There's no way of knowing if ladies are witches or not. If funny things happen to you, like when you float above your bed 3 feet, you could very well be a witch. Don't tell anyone or you'll regret it. Don't make the mistake that little Wednesday made a long time ago in the little town of Bougainberry. It was a rotten, stormy day, and Wednesday the witch was in her house looking out the window at the houses and empty streets. Bougainberry was a small town that wasn't busy at all. Of course, Wednesday didn't know she was a witch. She didn't know anything about cauldrons or spellbooks. She thought she was a normal girl. Wednesday lived with her grandma. Her grandma was also a witch, but Wednesday didn't know. She often saw her grandma putting weird things in a big black pot, such as bird beaks and snake scales. They always had weird things for their meals, too, but she ate it. It was the only thing she was fed. One night, Wednesday was at her house when her grandma called her for dinner. Wednesday and her grandma usually had lots to talk about. That night, there was nothing to talk about. Wednesday's grandma wanted to tell her that she was a witch for a long time, but she could never find the right moment. She decided that this was the right moment. Wednesday said, Grandma, there's no easy way to tell you this. You're a witch. Wednesday had her mouth wide open and her eyes were as big as tennis balls. I'm a witch, she said in shock. Yes, said her grandma. You can't start learning about witchcraft too early, so after dinner, I'll teach you how to turn frogs into birds and how to use your spellbook. I have a spellbook, said Wednesday. Of course, said Grandma. I've saved it over the years just for you. It was your mother's. Wednesday had so many questions she thought her head was going to explode. The first one to come out was, how did my mother die? Well, said her grandma, your mother, oh, it's so sad, I can hardly tell you. Please tell me, protested Wednesday. All right, I'll tell you, said her grandma in a low voice. Your mother was killed by goblins, green goblins with long fingers and snouts the size of pencils. Why did goblins kill Mother, wondered Wednesday. Oh, it was a little misunderstanding. Voldemort, the head goblin, said your mother didn't pay enough money for her witch license. Voldemort had a horrible anger problem. A little misunderstanding, as I said before. Wednesday chatted with her grandma for a while, and then she helped her grandma with the dishes. After Wednesday cleaned up, she started her lesson in witchcraft. In the next hour, she learned how to change a plain old chicken bone into a delicious buffalo meat delight. She also learned how to turn her school bully into a frog with a few words. Bear with me. Orpus, porpus, heliorpus, ilio, alio, magnetus, magnifico. Poff, the bully, was a frog. The next morning, Wednesday decided to tell all her friends she was a witch. Of course, she didn't know that if you tell a mortal you're a witch and they believe you, then you'll be banished. When Wednesday got to school, she went to the playground. She found her friend Samantha. What's up, Wednesday, said Samantha. Nothing much, hee hee. I have something to tell you. I'm a witch. Yeah, right, nice joke, said Sam. No, I'm not kidding. I have proof, Wednesday said fast. She pointed at a boy, and with the snap of her fingers, he lifted him up into the air and set him down on the monkey bars. I believe you, said Sam in a shaky voice. Get away. 5 seconds after, Voldemort appeared. He pointed one bony finger at Wednesday, and she disappeared from the mortal realm forever. Nowadays, Wednesday is living in the netherworld. She can never come back to this realm ever again. So if you're a witch and no one knows, remember, capital letters, don't tell anyone. Or you'll be banished just like Wednesday. The end. Thank you.